How could you tell the difference between like a more superficial friendship versus a more authentic, genuine friendship?
I think the biggest difference for me was in my superficial friendships. I don't think all aspects of it were superficial, but I always felt like I needed to prove something in those friendships, that I needed to essentially like fit in because I knew I wasn't who these other people were. So I felt like I had to make choices that I was uncomfortable with a lot of the time. And I felt like I had to adjust myself to be a part of the group. And I feel like when I was in my non superficial or more like authentic friendships, I never felt that way. I never felt like I had to lie like I was in other friendships or break rules that I had for myself or that my parents had for me in those relationships. I also feel like in my superficial relationships, I never felt like I could be honest with those friends. It was always just like talks about like boys and sports and like we would talk about things that were happening in our lives, but like never to like a deep extent, like to where we were actually talking about our feelings or how it made us feel or exploring that at all. It was kind of just like, yeah, this is happening. It's bad. Okay. When do you want to go shopping next?
Kind of like just the facts and nothing
Yeah.
deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the facts. We're living on the surface in a lot of our conversations. And in my more authentic relationships, I felt like I could go there of like how I was feeling, what I was feeling. And I was being heard in that too. Like it wasn't just like I was spilling my guts and it was kind of like pushed off to the side. Like people would really sit with me in those feelings and question me and challenge me, like question me in a good way, question me to like keep exploring some of that and like challenge me on how to work through some of those feelings. And yeah, I just felt like I never had to change who I was or lie or make up this other persona just to feel like I belonged in that group.
So a more genuine, authentic friendship is one where it sounds like you can show up as yourself. You don't have to lie to prove yourself or fit in with other people. And with those more genuine, authentic friendships, it sounds like people would listen and ask you questions and sit with you